We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Here's who Scott Skiles is starting the second half with. We've got Russell. Hands out there with Sanders. Then there's Kobe. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. Here's Westbrook, and he lays that one in. Westbrook's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. Lakers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Russell passes to Kobe. Screen by Sanders. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Again, Russell missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Hit. Shooting one.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one misses. Oklahoma City's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Westbrook dishes to Cantor. To the paint. Here's Marshall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good for Marshall.
Talk about some great numbers for Marshall. He's got 27 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Russell against Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Starting.
Coming on the court, it's your Thunder Girls. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, and you need that kind of burst from the off-guard position, and boy, does he ever give it to him. I mean, he's a constant threat and a potent weapon.
Here's Russell, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Thomas with the ball, guarded now by Durant. Thomas kicks to Bass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bass with the screen. Here's Russell.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up the floor, out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
O'Brien, he's checked in for the Thunder. And then for the Lakers, Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Durant kicks to Marshall. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Williams. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Rejected by Marshall. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Collison comes in for Johnny O'Brien. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Lakers also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Julius Randle comes in for Nance. And Tony Snell subbed in for Bryant.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Shots good by Waiters.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Knocks it loose. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. Collison, the pass to Marshall. 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams dishes to Clarkson. Three-pointer, Snell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Marshall's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Waiters kicks to Marshall. And the shot is good. Marshall's got 16 points here in the second half.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
To the paint, 2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Marshall's got 39.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Lakers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. We've got Nick Collison, Payne out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Eustace in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. He had a nice open look right there. Bass has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Lakers. They set the pick.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Payne kicks to O'Brien from the stripe. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Right wing. Clarkson passes to Bass. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. It's stolen by Bass. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Stay down.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a
gentlemen,
lot
two
of points
shots.
in the paint.
Two
I call
shots.
those PIPs.
The free throw drops for Bass. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hibbert comes in for Larry Sanders. Young is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. For the Thunder, Damian Inglis comes in for Houston's. And it's Marshall in for Waiters. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Sanders checked in for Hibbert. Julius Randle comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is checked in for Nick Young. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Marshall with the steal. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Payne's shot is good.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Marshall. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Payne kicks to Marshall. Stolen by Clarkson. Rebound by Marshall. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Payne. Here's O'Brien. And here is Marshall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. Marshall hits them both. Here's Clarkson. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And, Russell, obviously the fans were loving this win here tonight. What was your mindset coming into this particular matchup?
Just trying to come out and play our game. You know, we're a good team, especially at home, and did a good job of playing team ball tonight.
The fans were delighted, Russell. Thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan